This is Alex here with Mr. BK Bose from the Niroga Institute. BK, would you share with us what's it like for you to be living with authenticity and integrity and creativity?
In many ways, Alex, it's very simple to be just who I am, without any hint of fear, without any hint of what others might think of me. Really, I don't give a hoot. I am just standing naked in front of the world, being just who I am. Does that sound immature?
Immature? That's like the wisest. and yet I can feel in me, I can feel the fear, you know. So I'm curious, with what for you, what do you see prevents people from living that way?
I see a simple connection, you know. We all aspire towards freedom, to be really free, and yet things limit that. And I see a simple sequence of things that bind us down to limit our freedom. Fear comes out of desire, and every desire limits or constricts our ability to be free. And so for me, to be continuing to build fearlessness that comes out of desirelessness, that leads to freedom. And so our fears are foundational. Getting what we don't want, losing what we have, and so on. And so the first step in this process is to watch our needs and our wants and to let go of it. The more desireless we are, the more fearless we are. The more fearless we are, the more free, the more authentic, the more open, the more creative, the more natural and spontaneous, which is only an expression of our own true natures.
And what's I imagine there's a deep yearning for what you're talking about. What's one step, that first baby step that someone can take if they're yearning for that?
Yes. Perhaps just looking at what we crave. To be able to even use a bit of discernment to say all our wants aren't really needs. That perhaps prompts us towards a natural, very natural embracing of voluntary simplicity. So that giving up isn't torture, isn't pain, that it is a way to grow. In this culture, renunciation is a challenging word. People are often repelled. It's as if you're losing something, giving something up. But you see, the less we want, needs of course, but our foundational needs are very simple. Most of us confuse our wants and think of them as needs. And to be able to use the best of our heads and hearts to clearly understand each want for what it is, and that fulfilling wants is never going to get us to happiness.
Well, BK, thank you so much. She's been super generous, and you have a huge heart. I'm so glad to get to spend a few minutes with you. How can people find out more about you and the awesome creative works you're doing?
We have a small institute called Niroga, Niroga, Niroga Institute. It's located in the Bay Area in California, and we can be found on the web at niroga.org, niroga.org.
Awesome. Thank you.